want to make this video on what unites us. Not just me and Teddy here, but what unites everybody. And it might not be what you think. What would you guess? If you were to say, what unites us? Is it love? Is it something, right? No, not quite. What unites us is the fact that we're all programmable. Kind of like a computer, you can program it. With humans, we all are programmable. Think about it. Every single person learns a language or some form of communication. Like if you're, even if you're deaf or whatever, mute, it's like you learn sign language. There's still language. So that's what unites us is language. Now there's a lot of stuff that doesn't, even dogs are programmable, right? If I go, Teddy, sit. Look at him sit, right? Programmable. So when we look at that, it's like, are we just gonna accept that we have all this division between us? Or are we gonna work to unite what that programming is, that communication, that language? Now, how do you do that? Well, you gotta get various tools to program and reprogram yourself. It's not as simple as just thinking, oh, I'm gonna change my programming. That would be like having a computer and thinking that if you just drag and drop stuff on your monitor, right, on the screen with the images, that would be like thinking, oh, I can just drag and drop stuff around and that's going to change the hardware and what's actually programmed into my computer on like that base operating system level. It doesn't work like that. So you have to use tools. Specifically, there's a tool, TechnoTutor. There's a course called DIP. When you use both of those together, it's like TechnoTutor is the access to change your programming. DIP is like the computer manual explaining to you what is this to be human? Like, where do these thoughts come from? Where do these emotions come from? Why do I get happy when I see this? Why do I get sad when I see this? It's like understanding where your thoughts even come from. And so that's what unites us, is the fact that we have this programming and we can change it. So in this time where there's a lot of division, right, a lot of stuff happening that's definitely not best for everybody, we have this wonderful opportunity to change things. But we aren't always going to have this opportunity. There's a lot of lockdowns happening, and it's going to keep happening. There's going to be a lot more division being stoked until each one of us stands up. One of my friends was just at a barbecue with a congressman, and he got to meet Glenn Beck, who's an American political commentator. And Glenn was saying how there's another guy, Billy Graham, at the end of Billy Graham's life. And I'm not particularly religious or anything, so I take anything a religious person says with a grain of salt. But it was really cool. This guy, Billy Graham, he was asked by Glenn Beck, and apparently this is what I heard from my friend. Glenn asked him, hey, where's the next Abraham Lincoln? Where's the next, MLK who's going to rise up and change things for us? And Billy Graham said, it's not going to be like that this time. It's going to be on each individual to stand up and be that. Right? There's no savior. You are in charge of saving yourself. And then as you take that responsibility, right, we can all do that together. And that's what will unite us, is when we all take on that responsibility. Even Jesus was quoted saying, everything I did, you can do that and even greater. And so are we supposed to just say, no, Jesus was special, I can't do that? It's like, do you think that's what Jesus would want you to say? Or would Jesus want you to say, hey, take what you have here. Take what you've been given. Take this body you've been born into. Take your situation, whatever it is, whether it's a good upbringing, a bad upbringing, whatever, and then use it. Use it to the fullest. So what do you think about that, Teddy? Huh? That's what we should really be doing, because that is what unites us, is the fact that we're all beings inside bodies of various forms, and we can all program those bodies in the best way. And currently we don't have that set up, but we have everything we need to make that happen. We literally have everything we need. So for those who resonate with this, reach out. Have an awesome day. There are a lot more videos coming out. But don't look at me as the one who's going to save the day, or don't look at someone else as the one that's going to save the day. Rather, let's figure this out together. All right, see ya.